What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, February 20th, 2019. Bitcoin just below $4,000. We have three main talking points in this video. I'm going to make it short and sweet. Let's jump right into the video right now on the daily chart. Three things to talk about. Potential shift in volume, which we brought up on this channel a week or two ago. We have previous lower high that we're going to take a look at. It's relevant, and it is actually probably one of our best price points to look at in terms of what might be ahead for Bitcoin. And then we're going to look at the 4-hour ascending triangle. So the ascending triangle we're going to look at on the 4-hour chart could be telling. So first, this point of volume. If you take note at the bottom of my screen, right here, this burst of volume on February 8th, where we first tested this 50 EMA. Everybody remembers this day. This was like that kind of initial shift in Bitcoin. We had that burst of volume, and we talked about, in terms of volume, how this large symmetrical triangle that is on the screen had decreasing volume as it's kind of formed. And you can see it at the bottom of the screen on the volume indicator. So what we talked about when we got this first burst to the 50 EMA and this uprising of volume, we talked about a potential shift in volume where we see kind of a V shape, a valley, where you see this shift of decreasing volume to now increasing volume as the bulls step in. And that's really what the chart will ultimately look like. You know, it will be kind of like this V-shaped valley. And so, you know, that February 8th move was important to potentially begin that increase in volume. And so as of recently, it kind of is continuing. And you can see this was February 18th, a couple days ago, another influx of volume, little bit more than February 8th. So we're potentially on that track of higher volume, right? Increased volume, bulls stepping in, and a shift of momentum. The second thing I want to talk about, if you're looking at the daily chart, and we're going to look at this on the 4-hour chart too, is this area back here. It was a lower high area in this symmetrical triangle that we've been tracking, and we're still tracking. We're looking for this symmetrical triangle to become a busted, broken symmetrical triangle. And right now you can see we're at a very key area of resistance, $4,000, as well as the extending bottom trend line of the symmetrical triangle. But this lower high in this symmetrical triangle, this most previous lower high, is really important. This $4,000 area, it's like $4,000, $4,100. We're potentially approaching that. So to break that lower high area will be a really big indicator for many technical analysis people and many people watching the charts. So let's look at what that might look like for Bitcoin. We can go to the 4-hour. We can talk about this ascending triangle that we have on the screen. And it's not the most perfect ascending triangle, but it's there on the 4-hour, at least in my eyesight, it is there. And we've kind of worked our way to this area, Bitcoin fighting, staying above the 200 EMA. We were doing technical analysis videos right there, waiting for this 50 EMA cross above the 200 EMA. That was our first step in terms of potential, you know, even if it's a short midterm reversal. That was our first step that we were looking for, because as we all know, we've gotten a lot of rejection at the 50 EMA trying to cross over that 200 EMA. But we got the cross, and that was actually on February 17th, and we continued an uptrend. We had a little bit of resistance at our initial target, and we continued this uptrend into what is now an ascending triangle. So that's kind of where my eye is right now. This is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Wanted to do a quick video to put it out there, something to watch right now, as we're really in the last phase of the apex of this ascending triangle. And right now, I think this will be a really good indicator of what happens next. I want to throw out there, revisiting even the 50 EMA here, down here around $3,700 for Bitcoin, and we break the bottom of this triangle. Not necessarily a bad thing. It could be kind of an important indicator for us to see if the 50 EMA holds as support. It could be a good thing to actually be able to evaluate that happening. However, if we do get a break above this upper trend line of this ascending triangle, you can see our target price point is around $4,100 essentially. And we talked about, a couple minutes ago, this recent lower high. I mean, this lower high was back in mid-January. It was around a month ago of this symmetrical triangle. That was a lower high. So that's actually our short-term target on the upside breakouts through this triangle. And not only is that relevant, but just the fact that we'd be breaking above the $4,000 mark, also important. A lot of people with kind of that psychological barrier right now. So that's what I'm watching. Let me know what you're watching. I'm really curious to know how you all are doing. Many people I do know from Twitter, from YouTube comments, are expecting further downside, retracement back down. So please let me know what your thoughts are. I hope this data proves itself valuable to you in making your own decisions. I appreciate all of you coming by. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the channel. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, and God bless.